Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Real KB of Real KB Designs, and how are you doing today? Hope you're doing great. Today we'll be talking on the most important basic tools in Photoshop. So let's go. Um, this part here, this is the home page. This is where your recent saved documents are saved, like the recent one. Hope you understand. So here we have the create new and we have the open. So the open here will show you where your saved documents are if it is not on the recent page. So this is the create new here. These are the pages, like sizes that you're going to, if you want to create your documents and stuff. You can have the normal 1050 by 1050 size, that's for Instagram, 1080 by 1080 by 1350, that's for Instagram portraits and all. So you have different sizes for printing and the likes, but here we're going to work with 5 by 5 inches, which is what I use for my Instagram size. So this is the size here. So this is the workspace. This is where we are going to work. This is how Photoshop is now. This is the workspace. So now I'm creating one color. I want to cover it up. So this is how the workspace looks like. As you can see how blank it is. I'm just trying to let you know that okay, this is the workspace. This is where everything goes on. So without the page, you can't work on it except if you're using an artboard. I'll explain that to you later. So yeah, this is our workspace, which is the white part, which is the size we created in the first place. So you can see by your left hand side, these are the tools we're going to use, and the upper part are the guides that we're going to be using too. I hope you understand. So these are the tools here. So the first one here is the move tool. Without this move tool, you can't move any tool on your workspace. I hope you understand. Okay, I want to try to check a picture to use, so we can use that as an example for what I'm trying to explain. I hope you understand. So let's just look for one picture. Trying to look for something. Okay, let's take this. So you can see I dragged in the picture. I'm going to teach you how to do that as time goes on. So yeah, you can see I can move it around. That's because of the move tool. I can move it around. So that's that about that. Then I have this my Marquee Tool. So it has different shapes. It has a rectangle Marquee Tool, the ellipse Marquee Tool. It has the straight line Marquee Tool as well. But we're not going to work on that now. What do we use this Marquee Tool for? We use it to select a part. You understand? Like a part on a work we are working on. I hope you understand. Like okay, for instance now I'm selecting the upper part of this image. I will select it back now, Marquee Tool. So that's it. I'm selecting it. Then I'll right click. So the right click will give me different options with what I want to do with the tool. I hope you understand. You can copy, you can create new layer trees, you can feather it. I'm going to explain everything to you as time goes on. I'm just trying to tell you the most basic important tools that you can use on Photoshop. That's what you can use almost every time. So yeah, you can see I was offering the visibility of the layers here. So okay, before I move on, those are the color swatches, the gradients, the pattern and all. That's what we're going to be using. We have the layer, channel and path too. So as time goes on, you will know what those are used for. So you can see I'm trying to off the layer. This is what we call layer. The arrangement of how you arrange things on Photoshop. I hope you understand. The way you are going to be placing it and everything. As time goes on, we will know how to make use of layers too very easily. It's very easy. So you don't have any issues with it. So that's that about the Marquee Tool, which I just did now. So now this next tool here is the selection tool. So this selection tool here, we have different types of selection tool. So this is the first one here. You can select what you want, just select around it, then right click and see what you're doing. It's just like like selecting. So just like the Marquee Tool as well. So you just like selecting it. It is mainly used for cutting out the background, cutting out some parts. So just like the Marquee Tool is just rectangular shape, so that's why it is more straightforward. But this you can select from one part to another. I hope you understand. So this is another one, still the same option. I hope you understand. Then the third one, the magnetic laser tool. Then this one as well, double click and we are good to go. So, and that's that about that. Then this selection tool as well, this selection tool, you can, there are different ways to cut out background, and there are different ways to select something on an image that we are working on. So these are the different ways. This is quick selection tool. Just select something, maybe this image, you can select and drag. And this is magic selection tool. You select one color, then select the other colors together, select one part and select the other parts together. So that's that about this selection tool. So this quick selection tool is a new tool that was just added on Photoshop 2020. Yeah, CC 2020. So this is crop tool. You can see I cropped out that part and brought it out. So this part, really not working with it. So we have the slice tool. This slice tool is used to create different sizes on the page. It is mainly used for carousel designs. I hope you understand. If you don't know carousel designs, I'll explain to you later. So it is mainly used for carousel. It creates different sizes, different layers on the same page you're working on. So, and that's that. This one is to select the option of the slide that you created in the first place. So that's that about that. We are just working on the most important basic tools in Photoshop here. So it's not that I'm working on everything. So yeah, I'm coming to what I want to do next. Okay, so this color picker, like the way I call it. It's color picker. You can pick any color from anywhere, and if you notice, you can look at the color the swatches here. You can see as I'm picking the color, it is adding up here. I'm picking one color, it is adding up there. I hope you understand. So that's what we call color picker case. So let's create a shape out now. So I will use this as an example now. This is our shape here. We'll come back to color picker. Oh, sorry, I'm taking the brush. Come back to color picker, then pick the color. You can see it's adding here. Then when I click on this color, when I click on the shape, then click on this color, it's going to change it automatically. Take another color, it's going to change it. Take another color, it's going to change it. I hope you understand. So, and there are different ways of doing this thing. Instead of just picking the color there and it's replacing the color in the shape, there are ways to do it. So that's that about the color selection tool. So now let's work on the shapes. We have rectangle, rounded rectangle, ellipse tool, polygon tool, line tool, and custom shape tool. So this is the rectangle, this is the rounded rectangle. You can see the edges, the curves, the radius at the edges there. You can see it. It's not that obvious because it is just 10 pixels. So when we want to use it, we can increase it. So this is our ellipse tool, which is circle, and this is our polygonal tool rather, and this is our line tool. A line tool is not really, you don't really use it like that except for some cases. I hope you understand, but it is part of the shape, so you don't neglect it. So now let's start with our rectangular shape. So this is our rectangular shape here. So we can increase, decrease by dragging from the sides, from the corner, from anywhere. And this is the properties where you edit the colors, edit the shapes, edit the edges and the likes. So this is it. So if I pick a color here, it's going to change automatically, which is the easiest way to do. I hope you understand. This is the easiest way to do. If I pick another color, it's going to change. But another way is double click on that thumbnail. You can see I can change the color anywhere. You can see change the color. Double click on the thumbnail. This is it. I released the layer. I opened it. So this is another shape. Double click on the thumbnail, then I change the color. The ellipse tool, the ellipse shape, I mean, same as these two. So yeah, I you can pick any color from there too, or double click and change the color. I hope you understand. So it is very easy, same as the polygon tool as well. You come there, double click on it, then change the color. So that's that about creating shapes. Then this shape too, it's just there, you can use it but not really necessary for now, so I can just delete it. So you can see when I went back to my move tool, I can move it anywhere I want. So our text, we have different ways of typing, but this is the most important one there. So here I'm texting, but the color is not, I can't use two flashy colors. I can't use yellow and white. You can see you can't even see anything, but that's just one of the basic stuff. So I've changed the color. You can see I went there directly, or to be, because you're just learning. When I double click on the thumbnail, it brought up the options above here. So I went to the color. I can change the color to anything I want here. I hope you understand. I can change the color to anything I want here. Then okay. Then I'm going to move to, I can drag, I can increase, I can decrease, I can drag it anywhere I want. Then double click again. Then you can see we have the font style here. I can change the font style. I can change the font style here. You see here I've changed the font style. Then here regular, I can change the boldness, the way it's going to be thick and all. And this is the font size. So then the alignment, we have the left alignment, center alignment, and right alignment. So it depends on what you want to use. It's very easy and straightforward. Then we have the warp text too, where you can do your styles. You have the arc and so on. There are much there. There are plenty that you can use. So I'm not using any. So okay, and I guess that's that about that. So I can change the color and check. So we are good to go. I can move it anywhere I want. Yeah, so that's that about the basic tools, the most important basic tools in Photoshop. So you should be able to work around everything that you want to work on Photoshop. So kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for the next video. Thank you very much.